people, it's Rickita back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about Credit Strong for 2025. Now, I have talked about Credit Strong previously. I compare Credit Strong to those companies like Kickoff or Self or any company that you're basically paying for them to report to the credit bureaus for you. If you can see here on their website, they have something right here where it says improve your credit score, increase your credit score 45 points or even 86 points. And that's an average for the FICO score 8 increase. Now, when it come down to any of this, honestly, where I'm at right now in my life and how I feel about certain things, I just don't think we should be paying to get our credit score boosted. I'm not saying that you guys can't do it. Some people have reasons on why they want to do it. Maybe they want to get everything done faster. I understand that. I remember being like that too. But I would rather we all start off with a very stable foundation. And this could help you get started faster. I'm not going to say it's not, but you have to pay for it. And I feel like that money can be better spent somewhere else. And depending on your credit situation, I see the people that's paying for these different things, they got more problems than to have another account on their credit reports. Maybe they need to get accounts deleted from their credit reports. Maybe they really need to just pay down their credit cards. Maybe they need to stop being late on their credit cards. These are really the main problems, and I'd rather fix those problems than to think to add another account like this. Now, I'm not trying to bash this company. I'm not trying to bash any company, but I just want to always be real on my channel. I don't want to just say anything. It is what it is, and I'm very much appreciating all the YouTubers that I do watch that just speak openly, and I plan on being like that too. I don't care. I feel like as long as I'm speaking my truth, if a video was to come back up, it is what it is. It's my truth, right? So let's look again at the Credit Strong account. I do have this on my website. We're going to look at that also. Now, for these accounts, they can report large amount of credit with a low monthly payment, which is what a lot of people want. So they can report $2,000 to $30,000 of installment history, and it's designed to build large credit, not just savings. It starts at $30 per month, and then that's their magnum. Then they have also to build up to $3,000 of revolving credit. So this is an installment account. Think of this as like a personal loan, and this is like a credit card, and it's going to be $99 per year, no monthly payment required. I just feel like depending on your situation, you could have built your credit another way, but I already said that I'm not going to get back in there and beat y'all up about this thing. It's up to you guys if you want to do it. I can see why people will want $30,000 in installment history added to the credit reports, because when you want to go get larger loans and things like that, they're going to look at what's already being reported on your credit reports. And this is, if they say this is going to help your FICO, that's really, really amazing. They also have the 45 point increase average for this account. Now, this is going to build up to $1,100 in installment credit. It's going to start at $28 per month. And you guys can learn more about all of this stuff on their website. So somebody said this is able to help them qualify for a mortgage loan. That's good. In 3 months, my credit score has improved 84 points. That's very good for Tim. And you guys have to just look at this and just dig deeper. Okay, and see which ones you like the most. Now, let me also say this to you all, because I think that you guys need to understand, when it comes down to any of these accounts where you're actually paying for them to report to the credit bureaus, the reason why these things are increasing your credit scores is because of a few reasons. Maybe you don't have enough credit being reported. If you would have probably got some other credit cards, it probably would have did the same thing. And now you can keep that account without having to pay for it. And that's a big thing. People don't understand, like Tim, I don't know what his credit score was before. I don't know what happened with it, but I just need you guys to understand what makes your credit score go up. Getting this installment account added to your credit reports, that is an installment account. It is also, if you get the $30,000 installment account, that is a large amount that's being reported. And then it's showing that you have old time payments. Things like that will increase your credit score. But also, even just doing a $2,000 one will help you also. And that's why I told people with the Kickoff account, that small account can still increase your credit score a lot. And I've seen it with a lot of people. A lot of people sign up for the Kickoff installment account. They don't charge you any fees at all. That thing right there can increase your credit score also, because you have an account being reported. Now, there's $3,000 of revolving credit for their revolving credit account is called the revolve. With this account, if you guys have poor utilization in terms of you maxed out some of your credit cards, but you don't really have no high limits like that, you got $200, $300 credit cards. When you have a $3,000 revolving account like this be added to your credit reports, this will actually help you because it shows that you have credit that you have not technically used. So your overall average of your utilization is going to go down because they're going to average it all together. So this can help you in that regard. But again, you're paying $99 per year. You could have probably got approved for a $3,000 credit card just in general. Okay. So keep that in mind. $3,000. You guys can easily do that. And I'm going to show you guys how you can do it. Now, again, I'm not trying to bash them. I'm just being real on what else you can do to get around these fees because this money can be well spent somewhere else. So this is my review on the Credit Strong. You have multiple limits available. Credit Strong, they do not perform a hard inquiry. They are going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. Hopefully, sometimes some of these companies do not. So I have to make that known that hopefully they are going to do it. I do have information about my exclusive credit membership. If you guys are having problems, like these right here are actual results from the people that's in my membership. If you guys are having problems, definitely look into my membership. I do have a $1 trial that you guys can definitely check out. But I'd suggest if you guys having problems with your credit, see what you got to do first. I can look at your credit reports and tell you what you have to do. But sometimes it's not that easy, and I have to look behind the scenes and see other things that I can probably work on to help you increase your credit score. But let's see what it's going to have to be. Here is the kickoff, very similar to Credit Strong. It's just less expensive. Self also is similar, just less expensive. And Credit Builder card is just a credit card. It's only a $200 credit card, but some people look at the Credit Strong and think, oh, I got to get it, and they really can't afford it. Just start off with a $200 credit card, especially if you had like a bankruptcy in the past. If you don't have enough credit cards, but your credit is messed up, start off with just a Credit Builder card. You guys will be fine. These two are very similar, but they're less in terms of limits. Like I said, Kickoff can do an installment account for you. Self can do an installment account, but they can't do $30,000. So Credit Strong is for those people that have strong finances. Okay, let's keep it like that. Let's just say like that. Now, I told you I want to tell you guys other credit cards you guys can apply for. So check out this right here, the pre-qualified with no hard inquiry. This is the list that have over 45 different installment accounts and credit cards that can hopefully pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. I don't care what your credit is, something on here gonna be able to approve you because there's cards on here that don't even do a hard inquiry at all. So we have the Self on here, we have the Credit Builder card, Kickoff, we have quite a few Discover credit cards on here, Apple credit card, Navy Federal Secure, Pedal 1 and Pedal 2 Visa, another Discover, Open Sky. This is more of a secure card. Credit One, Capital One, Wayfair, Walgreens. It's so many different credit cards on here. So you see how they had a $3,000 revolving. Even if you were to get two $1,500, one $3,000, one $5,000, you don't have to pay the $99 annual fee, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Y'all paying a $99 annual fee. Y'all might as well have got the American Express. Y'all might as well have got the American Express Delta card. That's what I would think, right? Because they have a $99 annual fee on this, but you get so much in terms of the rewards from having this card. So I would suggest if you're going to get a credit card and you're going to pay $99 for a $3,000 card to be reported, maybe get you a credit card that's going to be worth it, like this American Express one. And hopefully it loads. My internet is not the best when I try to switch sites like this and I'm recording. But hopefully it pops up. Let's see. So I can show you guys. So look at all the stuff that you guys are going to get from this one. And what I like is because oh my gosh. Y'all hold up. Wait a minute. It's $150 now. Mine was only $99, not anymore. Well, you can pre-qualify for it without a hard inquiry, but if you're going to pay an annual fee, make sure it's just basically worth it. And it seemed like they don't want me to be on this. It's not loading correctly, but look into stuff like this, because when I paid a annual fee, I made sure that it was definitely worth it. But it's very surprising that they increased that annual fee that much. Oh my gosh, it was just $99. I gotta double check that they did just do an overall increase on the annual fee on that card. But if you're going to pay $99 as an annual fee for a $3,000 card, just make sure you guys just get a regular credit card. Seriously. And you got someone here with no annual fee, you can put that $99 towards something else. Seriously. Okay. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully I didn't discourage anyone. Just make sure you think logically about these different accounts. It could be great for those people that need a $30,000 installment account being reported, but just make sure you understand what you're going to do with that once it is added. Make sure you have a full plan where your ROI on that, your return on your investment is really worth it. Okay. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.